For the last expedition of this trip, I landed in Tarapoto. I'm visiting 2 private conservation areas where no one ever looked for Devil's Gardens before. I meet my friend Julio over juice to arrange the last details. We grab lunch in the city and we get on our way to the village of Pucacaca. On the road, we stop to have a look at the sculpture of Chuyachaki. I finally get to meet the legendary guardian of the forest. According to legends, he's the spirit who creates the Devil's Gardens. He is usually represented with a regular foot and a hoof. A few hours later, we're on our way to the first station, Ojos de Agua. The road is extremely bumpy and the comfort minimal, but the sunset is incredible. Ojos de Agua is owned and managed by a group of farmers. Their goal is to raise awareness about conservation issues. The station is comprised of 2 small shacks in which we quickly set up our tents and go to sleep. The environment at Ojos de Agua is called the dry forest. They experience very long dry seasons compared to the rest of the rainforest. As a consequence, there are giant cactuses growing amongst trees. Some areas are dominated by a palm tree called chaparral. It's so quiet and imposing, these places look like cathedrals. Ojos de Agua also has a canopy walkway. The access tower is in the process of being built, but we obviously climbed it. The bridges and observation decks offer an incredible access to the treetop and a beautiful view of the forest. The name of the station, Ojos de Agua, means water eyes. It comes from the pools naturally sculpted in this huge rock. They stay wet all year round and they are the only source of water in the forest during the dry season. Despite our efforts, we didn't find Devil's Gardens at Ojos de Agua. The only clearings here are not Devil's Gardens, but leafcutter ant nests. This nocturnal species indirectly caused the death of trees occupying the site of the nest by disturbing the roots. After a couple of days, we go back to the village empty-handed. The morning is beautiful and dragonflies follow us as we're heading towards the largest rainbow I ever saw. On the same day, I go to Palmonte, the second station. The road to Chasuta, the closest village, is covered in huge rocks that fall periodically from the cliff above. After a short boat trip, Oscar, the owner of the station, and I finally share our dinner at Palmonte. The station itself is comprised of 1 shack built by Oscar on top of a hill. Oscar bought the land in order to create a reserve and bring students and scientists. He also has a plantation nearby where he grows his own cacao and several fruits that he uses to make delicious cereal bars and chocolate. He's incredibly respectful of the environment and his project appeals to me a lot. While exploring the region, we find the first Devil's Garden almost by chance when taking a break. That's only the start of a long series. There are so many small gardens in Palmonte and I get to collect so many samples. Very close to one of the gardens, a large tree catches our attention. At the bottom of the tree lies a nest of bullet ants. The name of this very large species comes from the fact that their sting is extremely painful, supposedly as much as a bullet wound. On our way back to the station, Oscar suddenly tells me to stop moving and grab my camera. He just found the endangered endemic frog Ramitomea sumersi, and we managed to do a short photo shoot. As we get our breakfast on the boat back to Chasuta, I regret that my stay at Palmonte was so short. The fieldwork is over. I contemplate how lucky I am to wait for my plane with my own papaya grown and cut in the forest. The people I met over these few days have an amazing relationship with nature. Much more than the Chuyachaki, they are the real protectors of the forest.